up, Wedding Nerdigans? This is the one and only Packer Girl 89, and today's Manga Nerdigan live reaction video is going to be for Vinland Saga chapter 188. So before I get into this recap and live reaction, let me just remind you to hit that like, share, and subscribe buttons. And because of course this channel, let alone this video, are not sponsored, and I'm just on a non-stop high-speed struggle train heading into chaos, and it is getting faster by the second. If you love what I'm doing and want to help keep this channel alive and a-kickin', feel free to hit up my Cash App and PayPal. Those links are in the description box below. So, last chapter, I really loved what we got from last chapter from Makoto. Because we had Bug Eyes really being useful. Because Bug Eyes actually put a little bit of effort into communicating with the indigenous, and you also had this Quaji really putting in the effort as well. Am I saying the other Norse aren't trying? Well, they got their own thing that they're doing. Are the indigenous not trying? Well, they got their own thing that they're doing. But Bug Eyes and this Quaji, they're going the extra mile. So just mad respect for both of them. It's kind of like a Pocahontas John Smith kind of thing if you think about it. Anyways, let's get to this chapter, see what's in store for us this month. And this chapter is titled Hild and the God of the Forest. Yay! Makoto giving us a Hild chapter this month. Alone in a winter forest, she who lost her teacher and met her enemy Thorfinn once more. Ooh, a bear. Early in the morning, the women who came here to do the washing came across it. Uh-oh, it's a bear. Ooh, winter brings along uninvited guests to Arnheid's village. Yeah, bear! Dude, it's winter. Why is a bear out? And were they okay? Yeah, luckily they nearly tripped while fleeing. Still, coming across a bear in this season, yeah, do bears here not hibernate in winter? That's what I was thinking. What are you bears doing? This ain't no Yogi Bear here. Who knows? The problem is that it entered the settlement. We can't just leave it alone. We need to kill it before it causes trouble. True. Well, also, might want to get some of that fur. And get some of that meat. Good to have that. Yep. Do we really have to? Don't be scared. We can do it if we work together. I'll go back and get the other men. Nah, no need. You guys can go back with him. If we enter the forest in great numbers, the bear will notice and flee. I'll go alone. Yeah. Yes. No, Hild. These are bears. For 3 days, starting now, nobody enters the forest to the south. Hey, don't underestimate Hild like that. Understood. Thank you. What? Thorfinn? Don't worry. Bears are Hild's specialty. Let's do as she says. Just let Hild do her thing. She knows what to do. Hup, let's go, Hild. It's not very big. Its belly is dragging in the snow. Ooh, a wavering gait. Is it searching for food? Well, that's probably why it was wandering into the settlement in the first place. It eats things like berries. It must be very hungry. As I thought, we can't leave it be. Well, no shit, you can't leave it be. If it's starving like that, it's gonna come into the settlement. Now that I think about it, it's been years since I tracked a bear like this. It's not good how lately I've gotten used to living among people. Before I noticed, I ended up a teacher for the kids. Aww, that's so sweet. She gotten soft. You're always fighting with Daddy. Why? Who says that? Bug Eyes. And he said, time heals all wounds. Is it time yet? Sometimes even time doesn't heal all wounds. That's a good question, though. That idiot opening his mouth. Did Daddy do something bad? You're angry at him. Did Daddy apologize? When the time comes, will you forgive Daddy? Daddy's real sorry, so will you forgive him for Carly's sake? Maybe? Ooh, it brought down prey. Oh, brought down prey, lucky creature. A deer. Whew. Yeah. Yeah. Well, at least the bear's finding game to eat. Ooh, it's still, well, yeah, it's still fresh. Hasn't been buried for more than a day. Or, sorry, it hasn't been buried for more than half a day. It's close. But that's a good question, though. Could Hild forgive Thorfinn? Has it been enough time for her to forgive Thorfinn? I feel like it would be a forgive, but not forget kind of situation, especially with their situation. But I don't know. Don't know. But do I think it would help with Thorfinn's guilt? Because remember, Thorfinn is dealing with a lot of guilt. I kind of think if Hild said that she would forgive but not forget, I think it might help the process for Thorfinn. I think it would. But I don't know. I'm really curious what you guys think about that. I'm not in Thorfinn's head. So, it could, but it's a start. It could be just a start. Spark. But I don't know. Very curious what you guys think. That hole, huh? The deer's satisfied it enough to enter hibernation. I think you can leave the bear alone then. All it just needed was some meat. Uh-oh. Several wolves upwind. Far away should be fine. Hopefully. A crow caught something, a small mouse probably. Damn, her ears are good. It's strange, like I can suddenly grasp it, even though I shouldn't be familiar with this forest yet. It's a good forest, peaceful. I'll take Carly hunting here when he gets older. A person? Oh, it's indigenous person. You who came from the sea, why did you not kill the bear? Because it was our mistake. We took the northern part of that bear's territory. Therefore, the bear wasn't able to fill its stomach before winter arrived. Even though it knew there were people, it came to the river to hunt fish. Was seen by the women and fled. Despite its hunger, it's a bear that attacked neither people nor animals. It's hibernating now, so everything's okay. I don't want to interfere with its sleep. That is a great answer. Why kill the bear when it's hibernating? When it was able to do what it needs to do and hibernating? There's no reason to kill it now. You who came from the sea, I thought you hated bears. Because a long time ago, a leader of yours was killed by one. Despite this, you claim to understand the bear? Ooh! This is some wisdom here. And you know what? This is why I said this is like a forgive but not forget kind of situation. And it's kind of also like what we saw with Percival in Four Nights of the Apocalypse when he was in the most recent arc with the Demon Village. That, yeah, the demons killed humans, but these demons are not. These demons are just chilling. Why would he want to kill all these demons? And he doesn't want to kill all mankind just because his grandpa was murdered by his father. Yeah. But the difference is between this and Thorfinn and the bear and Ironside. Ironside is still an asshole. He's killing people. Or he's killing demons. He wants to be part of Arthur's genocide. So, I'm curious what you guys think of that. That was long ago. Yep. See? This is a good analogy for Hild. This was so good. This is so good, Makoto. In a forest different from the one of that winter. Ooh, next time the shaman's ritual begins. I really like this. I do. And as I said, we kind of had something very similar in Four Nights of the Apocalypse recently with Percival and the Demon Village. And I think that's very important for Hild to learn to let go of a grudge from so long ago. But here's one thing, though, and I'm going to play devil's advocate on this, is that Hild's grudge against Thorfinn is a little bit more personal than, say, the one with the bear killing someone. So that's why I'm just like, on that. But yeah, I do respect this. I respect what the indigenous person was saying. I respect it. I respect this a lot. This comparison, this metaphor is really good. And I like that it was Hild alone in this forest, and she was having, like, would you say kind of like a vision quest? That's a really interesting question. What do you guys think? Do you guys think this was kind of like a spiritual vision quest kind of thing? Think about it. Bears were Hild's specialty. When she went into the forest, and she was laying in the forest, and this was after the bear went back into hibernation, she was one with the forest. And she had this meeting with, the indigenous shaman. I think that's the shaman. And what he was talking about, metaphorically, was related to her situation. To me, this seems like a spiritual vision quest kind of thing. I'm very curious what you guys think. That's what I think Makoto is going for here, and if that's the case, I really like that a lot. And something I do hope happens is I kind of hope Thorfinn has something like this too. I hope this is a foreshadowing of something that Thorfinn's going to have. Because Thorfinn needs to have something like this as well. He needs to have a kind of vision quest, a spiritual vision quest like this as well, to face his inner demons. He does. But, again, I raise the question. Do you guys think that this here, that Hild, forgiving, but, not forgetting, is going to be that spark for Thorfinn to go through his own process? I am starting to think so. I do, but just in a way that I wasn't expecting. In all reality. And I think if Makoto executes this right, it's going to be a very powerful moment. It will. It'll be an extremely powerful moment. I'm very curious what you guys think, and not just that. What do you think Makoto should do, how Makoto should execute this? I would love to see it with like the spirits of like all the warriors that were killed in like indigenous wars or something like that. I think that would be very interesting. Oh, that would be so interesting. Like even with indigenous wars between the tribes, or like the tribe fighting, the Norse that came by. And I just think that would be a very interesting way to execute it, to be honest. But We'll have to wait and see. I'm very curious what you guys thought of this chapter. I thought this chapter was brilliant. I thought it was very well executed, especially with the underlying message. The structure was fantastic. And as I said, I think this is a great way to really start off the path to forgiveness for Hild, and ultimately the path for forgiveness, Thorfinn forgiving himself, and also, for fully repenting as well. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below, and remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe to Nerdigans Inc. if you love what I'm doing and want to help keep this channel alive and kicking so I could keep bringing you more Vinland Saga content. There's a few ways you could do that. You could donate to my Cash App, PayPal, Patreon, purchase something off my Amazon wishlist. All that's in the description box below. Also, make sure you follow me on Twitter, Twitch, Discord, friend me on PlayStation Network. That is in the description box below as well. Till next time, Nerdigans, I will be seeing you later. Bye.